Very good.
All right. You're in Finland to promote this CD. This is actually not the...
no, that's not...
No,
that's the CD's inside, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a
proper cover and everything, eventually.
What you going to put in the cover, right? This is your best of album.
I've got a picture of it down there, but it's not out of its bag yet. They can probably dig it out if you go into a break and have a look at it.
Yeah, we have a video running, so we can get it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's actually a best of CD with 2 new tracks on CD 1, and CD 2 is lots of rare stuff and unreleased tracks, including, among other things, the very first song I ever recorded in my life in 1977.
Is that the demo version?
A demo version of a song called Dracula, which was done when I was like 19 years old, and I'd never been in the studio before. And we went in and we did the harmonies and all the stuff, and I just thought it'd be interesting for people to hear, you know. And CD 2 has stuff. It's got the original version of Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter on it. It's got a track called The Wicker Man, which is not the Iron Maiden song. It was recorded in 1997 on Accident of Birth sessions with for my solo stuff. Completely different song. 2 or 3 new songs on there as well, and a whole load of B-sides, rare stuff from Tattooed Millionaire and right the way up till present day. So that's cool, and it will disappear, CD 2 as well, after about 2 months. So the idea is that fans who have got most of the tracks on CD 1 already, you only pay the 1 price for the CD. You get 2 CDs for a 1 CD price. Then after they've all bought it, just goes down to 1 CD, which will have 2 new songs on it anyway, and so that way I'm not ripping anybody off.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I heard you got, I had a rumor that you got, first of all, you got the idea of putting like From the Vault kind of compilation.
Yeah, well, basically that is CD 2.
Yeah.
I was going to call it Catacombs, and my manager absolutely hated the title Catacombs. I was like, why? And he said, oh, you have to call it From the Vault. So I said, it means the same thing. I said, what, you think, you know, Catacombs is too big a word, or what is the deal, you know? So...
Vault is like a bank or something.
Yeah, so he said, well, he's Iron Maiden's manager as well, so he said, no, you should do a best of. I said, but all my fans already have my records. Why should they buy a best of? And he goes, yeah, but there's lots of Iron Maiden fans that don't have your records. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you know, okay, I could see that. I said, but what about my fans? Why should my fans buy the record? And so he went, okay, you can have your Catacombs record, but...
So it became a double CD?
It became a double CD for a single CD price, but kind of limited for the first couple of months it's going to be available.
Okay, we're going to take a look at your video and then we'll continue.
Oh my God, which video?
Chemical Wedding, I guess. Yeah.
Chemical Wedding?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we have the album cover actually here.
It's bits. This is how we get it when it goes to before it's all folded up and everything. So that's the front and that's the back, and then you get lots of pages in between of lyrics and stuff that I've written and little stories, and each album that I've done gets a page or
that's like a whole book.
Yeah, 16-page book. That's the back of it, and that's the in tray, and that's the CD. It looks like. And this is a little 4-page short story that I wrote about Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, medieval style, that goes with CD 2. So when CD 2 vanishes, that little booklet will vanish too.
So be quick or be dead, or
well, that's the idea. Yeah.
You consider this album end of something or beginning of something?
Middle of something, really. Actually, because I mean, I'm supposed to be going to the studio early next year with Roy to do another solo album, studio album. This is a really good chance to do it, because after that, then I'm making a Maiden album and touring with Maiden 2003. So, you know, I wouldn't get a chance to do something like this for another at least 3 years.
Yeah. I read your bio and you said, in some point you said that you were very uncomfortable because people were automatically respecting you for being a lead singer of Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
So have you like learned to live with that since?
Yeah, I could learn to live with that. Yeah. I mean, no,
you know what I mean.
No, it's something where it's a thing about when you want to prove yourself, and it's a bit like people who have perfectly good jobs, earning lots and lots of money, and they live in a nice, comfortable house, and then they sell it all, and they go and they decide they're going to row a boat across the Pacific or something, and people say, why?
Yeah.
And they say, because you have to feel alive sometimes, and realize that, you know, I really am alive, and the only way you can find that out is not in some soft kind of environment. And, you know, when I left Maiden, that was my equivalent of leaving my comfortable house and decided to go and try and climb a mountain. You know, you might fall off.
All right.
But, you know, at least you'd be alive on the way down.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever thought of, you know, leaving all the music and doing completely something else in your life?
I did when I was miserable as sin after an album called Skunk Works.
Yeah.
And I'd split the band up. And I was feeling very sorry for myself, and I was angry with everybody, and I was angry with myself, and, you know, and I started thinking about it then. And as soon as I gave up the idea of being successful, I actually was a lot happier. And I went, oh,
yeah.
Well, actually, what happens if I'm, you know, all of a sudden not really famous making music? And I was like, well, actually, nothing really bad happens, you know.
Yeah.
So as soon as I gave up on that idea, I ended up getting famous again. So, you know.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Is that the same point when you said that you almost gave up music as a career?
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah,
just
completely.
that by it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's the important thing there is not the gave up music, it's the as a career, because it's that poisons so much. It's the desire you must be commercially successful, or you must sell records, or you must be famous, or, you know, be a rival with somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
And if you can give up that and just be happy doing what you do and be true to yourself and say, you know, I might not have sold lots of records, but you know what? One, I had a great time. Two, I'm really happy with what I did and I'm proud of what I did. That's it, you know.
Yeah.
And most times when that happens, you actually end up having, you know, more success anyway, because that's what people are attracted to. You know, they're not attracted all the time to somebody who's really kind of, you know, if somebody said, I really like your album. I don't like your album, then go, well, I'm never going to buy anything you do ever again, you know.
Yeah.
You know, if you get somebody that really loves what they do,
Yeah.
it tends to spread itself around.
All right. We could go on forever with this, but thank you for coming, Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
That's
All right. Meillä ohjelma jatkuu, mennään mainoskatkolle ja sen jälkeen tullaan takaisin. Jipi!